Hey, what's going on, guys? And for some reason, a new subscriber. Not sure why. I mean, the content is crap, but thanks for it nonetheless. Uh, yeah. So I was thinking about doing just another riding along video, but then I'm not gonna get any time to practice today. I just won't. Running around a little bit too much, so. It is what it is. Decided, since I have my violin on me, let's see if I can do it in a car. And being left-handed, fortunately, it actually kind of works. So since this was not planned, I don't have any music, and given the fact that I'm recording on my phone, I can't look up music and play from there. So I'm just gonna do random scales and maybe a thing or two from memory if I can remember, which I'm sure I can't. But I need to start getting, I guess, some paper music so I can look at it, when I'm out and about, and not in front of a computer. So, yeah, just gonna do some scales. I left my mute off since I don't have to entirely worry about sound. And yeah, just gonna have some fun with it. I find that it's interesting that this works. So let's just yeah. It works, but you gotta get into position very very carefully. No, I rushed right into that. That sucked. All right, hold on. Slightly better, but that's not exactly saying much. Blah. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it's always funny. One of the interesting things as far as bowing, and I'm sure I've said this before, but my fingers here have just that slight delay on them where it's like I want to play and move the bow, but at the same time, it just sort of not happens at the same time. But, that is what it is. Let's clean this off real quick. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how well you can actually kind of play and be, at least I can play and be in the driver's seat at the same time. So maybe we'll do this again. I'll just play randomly. So whenever I get to my destination or before I leave for a destination, I could just start playing, or have my violin in the passenger seat and throw it up for random times when I'm stopped and just kind of bust out a scale real quick. But yeah, interesting. So it's... That was better. Nice and clean. Trying to remember some of these etudes in D. Because for the new person that somehow watching, or for some reason watching, I guess I should say, I usually use a mute, as you might have been able to tell on the bridge, and I always thought the D string was a dead string. I was getting very bad reverberation and stuff like that, and eventually I kind of played around with it for a bit, and a friend suggested that I pull off the mute a little bit more, because I had it resting flush against the bridge and the strings as much as I could. And then when I did that, the D string actually started sounding a little bit more lively, and that was interesting to me. So because I prefer playing with a mute, because ears and sounds and all that other fun stuff, it's not like I'm the best, so playing with no it just sounds like crap. So I try not to play plain, but whenever I do now, it does sound significantly better than when I was using a mute. So ah, man, that really kills the wrist, especially in the pinky. But yeah, no, I'm just making noise. I really am. I didn't have any plan for this, and I still don't have a plan for it. Much to, I mean, it's really been my style. Always has been, always will. So we'll see how much that sticks around. But yeah, no, I'm definitely enjoying this new bow. I can absolutely tell the difference. I still am debating the rehairing of this bow, but I guess I don't care so much. But yeah, this one's 3-4 years old, so it's dried out to the umpteenth degree. And if you can't tell, there is, yeah, right there. There you go. It's like most men, it's bent slightly to the side. But that's pretty much been it, and still having fun with it. This is interesting. It's interesting that I can record in a car. That's going to give me a little bit more ideas, because I prefer a secluded spot. It's not like I'm gonna go in the middle of the lunchroom commons area at work on lunch and just start screeching away at it. Although if I put my if I put my case out and say you can make it stop for $50, I might be able to make $50 on top of everything else. But that's pretty much been it. Oh, I've been playing around with my wide angle lens. Well, not wide angle lens per se, but a wide angle attachment for my lens on my DSLR, and I'm getting surprisingly good quality out of it, even if it is an attachment on the end. and it allows me, instead of having to be 15 feet in front of the camera, I can actually be 10 or so. So I'm kind of working on doing recording with that. I've actually gotten I think I've gotten pretty close to figuring out something with that, but I haven't gone on Audacity to see recording the actual violin audio. So that'll include a snap sync and all that other fun jazz lyrical terms. Well, technical terms, I guess I should say. But yeah, no, that's pretty much been it. Thanks for bearing with me. We'll see what happens. Given the fact that I haven't been able to record, well, not even just record, but play as much, this happening during my lunch hour might become a more common thing. Oh, and also, usually the reason I haven't recorded in this direction is because the last time I did it, it was upside down on YouTube when I uploaded it. So I'm kind of giving this a shot. I also didn't think that this would run for 11 minutes, and it did. So if it's 11 minutes of an upside down video, I mean, that's slightly more entertaining than regular. So we're going to find out when I go to upload it. If it works, cool. I prefer it in this orientation because it's more open as far as the car is concerned. Like, you see the whole car, not in behind the steering wheel where the camera would be, because it's really the best spot I can keep that. That's pretty much it for this week. I got to make some noise. Didn't really get to play much in the way of songs other than Ode to Joy. I've got that pretty much committed to memory, but it's the same thing. It really is. That's pretty much it. So I'll see you next week. Take it easy and have a good one.